What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you are a returning watcher, thanks so much for clicking on it. Make sure you are also subscribed below so you never miss one of my videos because my posting schedule is very crazy right now. If you are new to this face right here in front of you, hi, hello. My name's Rachel. I am a TV news reporter in the mid-Michigan area while also trying to figure out my life both career-wise and personally. So trying to figure out what this video is about, because if you read the title, you're probably confused. I was too when I ended up on this side of YouTube. But hey, it led me to something really cool and I'm really excited to share this with you because I am truly obsessed. It is with cash stuffing. Now, if you have never heard of that before, that's okay. I didn't a couple months ago either, and truly I didn't understand it at first. If you have never heard of that system before, I can try to explain best to my abilities what that is. And it's basically just taking the paycheck that you have every single week or every bi-weekly, whatever your pay period is, and you divide that into different categories. There are plenty of different categories to cash stuff for. It could be variable expenses, it can be your sinking funds, which is more things that you're working towards. It could be challenges, and it can even be your monthly bills. For me personally, when I came across this, I was so not about it. I didn't understand why people did it, and I think that's because, well, it's for a few reasons. Number one, I am part of the generation still that it's very taboo to talk about money. In my household growing up, we did not talk about it, and I really have noticed that as I've gotten older, I've struggled more with budgeting, with finances. I do live paycheck to paycheck. I don't make a lot of money, and quite frankly, it's not something I ever figured out how to deal with until maybe a few months ago when my rent went back up and I definitely could not afford the things that I was affording. But typically, the reason that this system works for people is because you really change your mindset about your expenses. I used to go from, hey, $1,200 dropped into your account. You have $1,200 to spend for fun or for whatever the heck you want over the next 2 weeks. But that was not the case. You have your bills, you have those credit card debts, you have student loans, you have a lot of different things that you need to remember to pay before you can go below that. And so this is really sad, but typically I would pay the bills but then forget about certain things like groceries or like gas. And I would really struggle from paycheck to paycheck. And I truly believe then I was living paycheck to paycheck on my low income. Now I don't really know if I think that way anymore. Long story short, these binders are really changing my entire life and perspective on my funds, and you can easily do this as well. I've never been a carrying cash kind of person, but I'm really starting to actually enjoy it. This is my second time at cash stuffing, and I started with just this binder. I have now expanded to this binder, which I'll get into a little later. And honestly, it's really working for me. I stepped into a bank for the first time in God knows how many years to get cash. Usually I just go to the ATM, but I went into the bank to break up my bills and stuff like that. But it took me at least 4 months to actually get with this process and start myself. So if you are interested, please, please, please start doing your research. Start actually laying out your budget and seeing if you can do this yourself. Because let me tell you, this is going to change your life, and I'm about to show you why. All right, folks, so let's just put some of the things I was talking about to this realistic situation. So these are my 2 binders. Again, you can have as many binders or as little binders as you want. I know some people who have 3 binders. I know some people who have 5 binders. I know people who only have these 2 binders. It really depends on what you are budgeting for and what you feel comfortable with. Again, I'm still a beginner at this, so this is just what has been working for me. I'm considering adding another binder to this, but I don't really know yet. So I'm just kind of gonna see how this week goes, or the next 2 weeks I should say goes, because again, this is my second paycheck that I am budgeting this way. These binders right now work for me. I know there's definitely more envelopes that I could add, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. I always say just take it one envelope at a time, or else I get pretty overwhelmed. So I think anyone else who might be in the beginning can be very overwhelmed as well. So I'm gonna put this pink binder aside for a second and just focus on what this blue binder is. And for me, this is the binder that pretty much goes everywhere with me. It has all of my debit cards, my IDs that I need, and then it has my envelopes. So again, these are variable expenses, things that change on a week-to-week basis. So for me, what I started with during my first round of budgeting this way, my first 3 variable envelopes were groceries, gas, and eating out. Since then, you can see that I kind of added a lot more for this round of budgeting. I wanted to just add what I can. I did design these myself. I'm still working a little bit on them. I want to clean it up a little bit, but for the time being, this works while I figure out what exactly my aesthetic is, but I really love this so far. So who knows, we could possibly keep it. So again, every single week, this is what I'm going to be taking with me. This is typically what I can spend. I am allowing myself to spend this money within that 2-week pay period. So that is the variable binder. Now let's put this one to the side and pull back out that pink binder. This is the one that doesn't ever come with me. And this is my sinking funds binder. So everything that I'm saving towards, or I know is gonna come up, or emergency funds, things like that, is all gonna be in this binder. And so if we open it up, it looks a lot like the other binder. It has more envelopes in it, but again, these pretty much are just things that I am working towards, or I know is coming up that I'm gonna have to pay for. So again, that could be a haircut. It could be my oil change. Maybe I want new furniture. I definitely know I need new furniture. Maybe it's paying off credit card debt, or the worst that everyone knows and fears, student loans. These are all things that I am working towards. And the 1 month ahead, which I should explain again because I don't have a bills binder, I'm thinking in the future I might start one. I don't really know. The reason why I don't have a bills binder, I don't remember if I said this in the beginning or not, but it's because personally, all of my bills are on automatic pay. So it doesn't really, I don't mind not having a bills binder because I think I could be very forgetful of going to the bank to deposit it, which is also a lot of reasons why people typically don't like doing this system, is because you have to go to the bank not often, but more often than you probably did before. Okay, so now that we understand the system, let's just get into everyone's favorite part, and that is the envelope stuffing. My favorite part, definitely indeed. So again, these are all the bills that I broke down from that paycheck and what I am going to be stuffing today between those 2 binders. So just gonna count it real quick to make sure that we have the $630 that I needed. 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 420, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 600, 5, 10, 15, 20, and another 50 makes $630. That's what we're going to be stuffing today. I always pull out, if I have an odd number of 50s, I always pull it out to the side because it's just hard math. Again, I went to school for journalism, not math. Before we get to the stuffing though, I am actually going to go through these binders because I forgot to do it. And I'm just gonna take out what is left over. So we had 6 left over in grocery, and I'm just gonna put it to the side for now. And I do have change. I'm gonna put the change to the side now. For gas, I should still have 25, yeah. I'm going to leave that in there because I didn't need as much as I thought last week. Like, I didn't drive as much, so I'm just gonna leave that in there to just add to this one. And then our last envelope to check, which should not have a lot, is eating out. So that has $2. Again, I'm gonna put that to the side and no coins in there. Okay, so let's start with stuffing groceries. So groceries this week is gonna get 70. I am going to put another 25 in gas just to make sure that I can get through the next pay period. I know I do still need to fill up this weekend. So 20, 5. Okay, so 20, 40, 45, 50. Awesome. Eating out is going to get 50 this week. I've been really getting better actually at eating at home, so a lot of the money that I spent last time was just on coffee, hence why I made a coffee section this time. I am, however, only going to put $10 in coffee because, again, I'm trying to get better at also just making coffee at home. Sorry, my focus was acting weird. It's because I'm moving my hands a lot with this camera. Next we have personal care. So personal care also too, I don't think I explained this. For me, personal care is when I need shampoo or toothpaste, or it's separate for me from groceries just because it's things that I sometimes forget to add on and I don't think about until I'm actually at the store. So that is what my personal care is for, and that's going to get 20 because I do know I need some stuff. I definitely need dry shampoo. My Lifesaver is almost out. Home is also gonna get 10 this week. I want to get fall decorations soon. I have a little bit from the previous years, but I want to get more because spooky season's coming back. And again, leads to shopping. So shopping I am keeping separately from, shopping I am keeping separately from home this week just because my birthday is coming up in September. I do want to go on a shopping spree for my birthday. My friend is coming to town, so I am going to put 30 in that envelope. And then weekend fun is just going to get $5. And that is going to do it for this binder. Easy as that. Next we have this pink binder again. It is my sinking funds. Let's just clean this up just a little bit. Try and make it a little more organized. Okay, so we're gonna start with the 1 month ahead. Again, I am trying to make it to $1,600 to get ahead of my bills. I think it's just something always safe to do. I haven't done it in quite a bit. I do need to start focusing on it a little bit more. You know, I really, again, with a possible recession coming, it always makes me a little nervous. So last time I put 40 in. This week I'm going to put, I'm just gonna do 25 this time. Oops, 25. All right, and then again, that's gonna, in total, then we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. See, in just 2 weeks, or 2 pay periods, I guess I should say, 2 pay periods, I saved $65, which for me, I would very easily spend. And I'm just going to highlight that I did 25 this week. Okay. Okay, next is moving. This is gonna get $100. Again, I'm probably gonna have to move within the next year, so I'm trying to slowly save up for that. Sometimes they reimburse me, but I don't know if I'm staying in TV. I'm probably not, so I don't really know if my next gig is going to reimburse me. I'm gonna try not taking this out all the way. There we go. Just need a little mark. Perfect. So because I don't know if my next company is going to be reimbursing me or not, I rather just start saving for it, because even if they are, like, you know, I mean, I still have to have the money at the time to do it, and I really don't want to put it on a credit card, so yeah. Haircut is gonna get 15. Okay, so and then we have, okay, 20, 30, 35, 40, 40 in a haircut. I have a haircut at the end of September, so that's that. My haircuts are typically 40, I think. I don't know. I actually have to look. The person who does my hair, who is amazing, she just got back from maternity leave, so I have to check in with her on her prices. Oil change is gonna get 20. Already has 20 in here, so now we are at 40. Oil changes are the death of me, because there's always something more wrong with my car. It can never like just be a simple oil change. So this is technically oil change and car maintenance. Furniture is gonna get 10. Again, I am trying to save up for a new bed. I want a new desk. I, you know, and hopefully want a new couch soon too, but we'll see with that. Paying your debt. That's my credit card. We're slowly getting that down, but that's gonna get 80. So let's do, I'm not gonna use that 50 yet, I think. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 80. Actually, maybe I am. No, I'm not. I'm gonna just do it like this. 20, 40, 60, 80. 80 in my credit card debt. Student loans. I was not going to make a sinking funds for this. I just kind of wanted to ignore it. But after Biden announced that the pause on loans is going to end in January, I figured it's only smart to start saving for that. So that is what we're doing, and we're going to just put 75. I have not been able to actually log on to the financial aid or federal aid website. It has literally been down since the announcement on Wednesday. So again, I'm just kind of waiting to see what that payment's going to be. That is also, I should say this, that is aside from the other $400 that I do pay. So this is going to be for my federal student loans. The other $400 that I pay and my family helps me with is my private loans. So going to college sucks, folks. I'll leave it up to you if you find it worth it or not. I have a pretty mixed opinion on it. Wedding, I have a few weddings coming up. It's not my wedding, don't worry. I have a few weddings coming up. I have my brother's wedding that's in a year from now, and I do have a friend wedding, college friend wedding in October. I still have to get a dress for that, and then I also really need to, I'm actually driving there. I'm not gonna fly. It is back in New York, where I'm from, so we're just gonna put 30 in. Oh, honestly, I'm like, I feel like I'm missing a 5. We're almost done though. So, wedding is gonna get 30. I'm trying to decide if I want to get a new dress or not. I don't really know. But I do know that I have to still get her gift, and then I also have to save up for like gas money and stuff like that and tolls for going home. regular gifts is gonna get 20. Did I do that right? I didn't think it was gonna get 20 this year, but I guess so, 20. No, that doesn't seem right. Because Christmas also gets 25. Nope, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, gifts is gonna get 20. Christmas is gonna get 25. $10, $15, $20, $25. I do have another 25 in here, so we have 50 in Christmas altogether. Buffer is gonna get $5. And emergency fund is gonna get $5. So that is it for the sinking funds. I do have my saving challenges also in here, and pretty much what that is I just take whatever I had left over from the last pay period budgeting that I did or cash stuffing that I did, and I put it in here. So for rollover, it's just my bigger bills. So I had a $5 bill left over, so I'm gonna put that in there. And then for my $1 challenge, I'm adding, let's see, just $3. $3 into that. If I can. And that is gonna complete that binder too. So that is $630 stuffed, folks. And then I know I pulled change earlier. I do have change that is actually going in just a jar, and once it gets full I will take that also to the bank. That's it for today's video, guys. I know it's a little different than what I have been doing the past couple weeks, but I really appreciate you just checking in. If you have not already, please hit subscribe and like this video. Leave a comment if you are going to start your budget or you are a cash budgeter and you have been doing this way longer than I have. Please give me any advice that you do have, because I cannot wait to see in a couple months, a couple weeks even, you know, how much we do save and how much I go from splurging past the $1,400, $1,200 mark to now being able to be really financially stable, I think. So I really appreciate you guys checking in with me and watching this video. It does truly mean a lot. My schedule is going to be changing in the next couple weeks, and I'm hoping to get more content to you. You're gonna have to stay tuned for that. Thanks so much again for clicking on this video. It really truly means a lot. I'll see you guys next time.